Philip II in Spain created a standing army of 50,000 troops paid for by him. He was no longer reliant on the nobles for troops for armies to wage wars, and he waged a lot of wars. Philip II also claimed between the fourth and fifth of every shipload of treasure as his royal share, and even though he didn't do any of the mining, he was able to get it cut because of how much power and say-so he had. In France, Louis XIV weakens the nobles' powers by excluding them from the council. He put himself around luxury values such as large palaces, etc. He did this because getting rid of the nobles to make sure he has more power and fewer restrictions. Louis XIV got rid of the Edict of Nantes. He did this so people didn't have any religious freedom. Louis XIV made art to value the king and not God and to support values as an absolute ruler. This made people devote their art to him and not about religion and human potential.
In Prussia, the Great Elector Frederick the Great had a standing army of 80,000 men. It was the best army in Europe. He used permanent taxation to fund for this army. The Great Elector moved his country to total monarchy. He did this to ensure safety. In Russia, Ivan the Terrible had a special secret police force, and they had a specific dress code. They had to have a horse, and they had to have a black coat. He did this so they could hunt down the Boyars. He believed the Boyars had poisoned and killed his wife, Anastasia. He then had the secret police force go and kill the Boyars and their family for revenge for his wife.
And this is our project on absolute power.